Are you looking for a way to improve your lifestyle and find balance in your life? If so, then you need to check out the Stay Fit and Well Talk show. This educational package will help you learn how to live a healthy lifestyle and make the most of your life. We cover a wide range of topics on the show, including fitness, nutrition, mental health, and more. You can watch us live on Facebook and YouTube every Thursday at 6 p.m. WAT, 12 p.m. EST. So if you're looking for a way to improve your life and get healthy, be sure to tune in to the Stay Fit and Well Talk show.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another interesting episode of Stay Fit and Well Talk Show. Now, do you know that nutrition, diets are crucial elements of a healthy lifestyle that can help me live a longer and a more healthier life? Studies have shown that people who follow healthy and you can see if you listen to what I just said, I said follow healthy diets and maintain a healthy weight. Now we talk about weight, a greater chance of living longer and healthier lives. Now my name is Shirley Murphy, your on Stay Fit and Well Talk Show, and as always, I have another beautiful, ever you looking young, ever young at heart. Lady with me on in the skip is no other than Jennifer McNeil. Jennifer, good to see you. You are looking younger on a daily basis.
Oh my goodness. Good afternoon, Shirley, and to our guests that are with us today. It is truly my pleasure to be here. And we do have a fantastic show set. I can't wait to introduce our guests, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I just want to remind everybody that I am the owner of Get Fit with Jen, which is an exercise program, and it all falls in line with staying fit and well. No fads, running around, and all that stuff because I can't do that any longer. So, my program is really developed for the 50 plus who just want to maintain their weight, maybe lose a few pounds, but just live a consistent, proactive, quality life well within our title, Stay Fit and Well. So in a few minutes, I think I'll be introducing our guests, but if Shirley nods her head, it tells me to go ahead and move forward with the introduction at this time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. So yes. So very quickly, together as we have also Cheryl is not available with us today on the show. We're going to share it next. So we're together. We are always here making we're looking into what nutrition is and why we should prioritize our diet so we can live a healthy life. I don't know about you. I want to ensure that I grasp all the point that will be dropped today. So you get ready and ensure that get your notepad and pen and be ready to take notes. Like I say always, if you don't need the information right now, you may have somebody close to you that will need the information to help them live a more life. So this is where to go on every Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. West African time. Fit and Well Talk Show, where we help bring informative, educative, inspiring, and of course, information for you. And don't forget Facebook, like our Facebook page, Instagram, and also on YouTube.
Mhm.
We are also on platform. But before we continue to go to the next item, let's go on a break.
Are you looking for a way to improve your lifestyle and find balance in your life? If so, then you need to check out the Stay Fit and Well Talk show. This educational package will help you learn how to live a healthy lifestyle and make the most of your life. We cover a wide range of topics on the show, including fitness, nutrition, mental health, and more. You can watch us live on Facebook and YouTube every Thursday at 6 p.m. WAT, 12 p.m. EST. So if you're looking for a way to improve your life and get healthy, be sure to tune in to the Stay Fit and Well Talk show.
All right, welcome back. Stay Fit and Well Talk show brought to you by Labos TV. Before we went on a break, we just gave you a little, just a tip, but what we were talking about today, nutrition, how diets could help or not help, give us a long life, a longevity life. So very quickly, uh, Jennifer will bring us up to speed and bring our guests up right now.
Yes,
Jennifer,
yes. It
over to
is
you.
truly my pleasure to introduce Miss Leila Gardner. She says she is a certified nutritionist with the International Sports Science Association, currently in partnership with Camp Gladiator. That sounds very interesting. Her area of expertise is counseling and educating clients on how to improve their eating habits. But I know there's so much more to Miss Leila Gardner than this. I know her. I know she's a devout, proud mama. And I know she has a daughter that is in the military at this particular point in time. And I think I just saw something about another one of her children recently graduated. But I'm sure she'll give us more information when she's here on the show with us. Fellow guest Shirley, and Cheryl, in your absence, we know you wish you were here with us. Join me in welcoming today's guest, Miss Leila Gardner.
Greetings. Thank you. Thank you. It is a pleasure to be here. I am so honored to be here and to discuss nutrition and how nutrition can help us incorporate a long, healthy life. A little about me. I am a Georgia native. I grew up in Georgia and I played sports outdoor, and I am now a mom of 10. I have a passion for sport, for nutrition, and I'm always passionate about inspiring others on how to reach their goal through exercise and nutrition, and to remind everyone that you can obtain those health and fitness goals regardless of what stage of life you're in. You can reach those goals.
Mhm.
And also,
Sure.
to reference what Jennifer said earlier, I do have a daughter that's in the military. She's a
Uh-huh.
United States Marine.
Mhm.
She has closed on a house. She is now a real estate agent. And
Oh.
following her, I have another daughter that has just graduated in the medical field. Her
Mhm.
profession is medical billing and coding.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Well, welcome to our show, Leila.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thank
And
you,
yeah,
Leela.
thank you,
Thank you very
Shirley,
much.
for having me.
Appreciate you and thank you for sharing more about you. All right.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
before we move ahead, we'll take health news for you,
Yes.
Jennifer.
Oh, yes. So we know that this is normally our other co-host, Sherelle's area. She brings us news of the day. But when she told us that her daughter is graduating from college and she has all these things to take care of, I know what she's talking about because I've
Mhm.
been through that. And I'm sure our guest has as well.
Oh,
So
yes.
I decided that I'm going to do news to share. And news is something that I found very interesting because this show is about stay fit and well. And I didn't realize that 1 in 3 Americans have a sleep deficit, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. That's serious stuff. We are all supposed to get a full 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. And that's tough because I don't even get it. I think I get like
Right.
6 hours of sleep. It says, and that just means that staying asleep, getting 7 to 8 hours, and waking up rested and not taking sleep medications. And I'm sure there's many people in our audience who wake up after going to sleep at night and they're still yawning throughout the day. So that tells you you're not getting quality sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not talking about quality, we're talking about quantity, but regularly getting the same good sleep night after night. Set up a sleep routine with no blue lights or distractions. And at least 1 hour before bedtime, try to wind down.
Right.
What happened? Try to wind down. Anything that's going to relax you, like meditation, yoga, tai chi, or a warm bath. It says that you can change your sleeping habits
Mm-hmm.
easily by ensuring that you go to bed the same time every night, even on weekends and holidays, and that you can live a longer, healthier life. Get this, starting with your diet. Now, isn't
Yes.
that
Yes.
relative? That kind of surprised me when I read that. I'm like, oh my God, and we're talking about this today. So it looks like to stay fit and healthy is not only about what you are ingesting and exercising, but it also means that you're getting a good quantity amount of sleep each day to rejuvenate. And that's news for you to use today. Get your sleep, guys. Back to you, Shirley.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was awesome. Of course, talking about uh, 7, 8 hours sleep. Oh wow! How many of that?
Oh, yeah.
How many hours of sleep do you get, Jennifer?
I don't.
How many hours,
Oh,
do you
wow.
usually get on a daily basis?
I'm a 6 hour girl.
Are you faithful with it? Of course, I know, I'm not. Yeah, I know I'm not. Sometimes like 4 hours because we
Yeah.
just want to walk and walk, but this is not good for our health. Anyway, so we have
Right.
an expert in the house that will take us more deeper into what we need to know for us, for me, and for you. Okay, so thank you very much, Jennifer, for sharing that with us. So,
Mm-hmm.
Leila, pleasure to have you in the house with us.
Thank
And
you.
now, Jennifer just shared about that we're supposed to have to help us live healthy, some things we can do before we go to bed at night. I know some of us are guilty about all of that. But as an expert, how important is diet for our overall health and longevity? Because that is one aspect that, when you say it enters into every one of us, it concerns all of us. What is, you know, um, diet, to our overall health? Leila.
Oh, yes. So, the importance of diet to your overall health is the fact that a good nutrition diet is essential. It's very essential. So, by adapting consistent and healthy eating habits, you
Mhm,
can ward off chronic diseases and lower the chances of significant health issues as you
mhm,
age. Um, for example, heart attacks,
mhm,
high blood pressure. There's a study in New England Journal of Medicine that shows that by improving the quality of your diet, you can
mhm,
reduce your chances of dying from cardiovascular disease,
mhm,
ranging between 6 and 13%, as well as cancers. You can decrease
mhm,
that by 7 to 13%. And when
mhm,
I'm talking about cancers, I'm talking about colorectal cancers and
mhm,
urinary cancers when it comes
mhm.
to your diet and overall health.
Mm, mm, mm. So, Leila, you were saying that it doesn't matter what your age is if you change your ingestion of certain foods, regardless of the time of your life, it will have a positive impact on you.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Studies have shown that if you start between the ages of 30 to 75, by changing your diet, you can increase your lifespan anywhere from 5 to 10 years. Now, we all want to do it when we're younger because that's ideal to do it when you're younger. Because when you're younger, you can increase your life expectancy way beyond those 5 to 10 years.
Mhm,
However, it's never too late to reverse
mhm,
and change that. You can begin in the middle ages and you can begin in the older ages, and you can increase your life expectancy by
mhm,
5 to 10 years by
mhm,
changing your diet.
mhm, mhm. Mm,
Okay, now I want to take you back a bit. I
Mhm.
know, some people will say, why are you asking that kind of question? Yes, I want to ask because I know some people out there will be wondering, diet. What is diet? What is diet? Is it some kind of food? Is it some kind of, what is diet, Alina?
Yes, diet is food. It is food. And diet consists of calories. And one place that people get wrong when they're thinking about diet and
mhm,
calories, they look at calories as if they're looking at fat or if it's something wrong. But when you're looking at calories, calories are energy based. It's
mhm,
not based off weight and it's not based off height. It's energy
mhm,
based.
mhm,
So if we're talking about diets, we're talking about changing our calories, we're talking about changing our eating habits. So to
mhm,
change your calories, say for instance, someone may see a bag of chips, which that's
mhm,
processed, that's not good. But you can see a bag of chips and it'll say 250 calories. Most
mhm.
people may think, oh my God, 250 calories, that's 250% of fat. No, that is energy based. That is the actual amount of energy that your body is using to absorb that. That's what calories is.
Oh.
That's what diet is. Calories and fat are two different entities when it comes
Mhm,
to diet. There's two different entities. You have the energy base, which is the calories, and then you
mhm,
have the fat, which are
mhm,
fats. You have good fats, you have bad fats. We want to stay
mhm,
away from those trans fats, which are bad fats, those saturated
mhm.
fats are what we want to stay away from.
Mm, okay, okay.
Mhm.
Wow.
I bet you all my
This
favorite
was more
foods are the
asking
bad stuff.
because, sometimes some people we get confused, especially when we talk about fat, and all
Mhm,
of that. So that's what I'm learning and knowing better that we have good fat and also bad fat.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am. And then
Jennifer.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm really curious about those foods that are considered caloric foods, that are considered caloric foods versus the ones that are just fat. Now, like I love buttered popcorn. So is buttered pop? I'm assuming the butter is caloric, right? But
mhm, yeah,
popcorn is a fiber, right?
right, that is
So,
correct.
so because I just got a little butter on it, does that mean it's not good for me?
No, it doesn't mean that it's not good for you. It's the amount of butter that you're gonna consume. It depends on the consumption level when we say good or bad. So if you're over consuming, yes, it is bad. So it depends. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I
Hmm.
just had to get that out there because I have buttered popcorn 3 times a week.
Oh,
So anyway, you were talking about how certain foods can lead to life longevity. Can you give us some examples of types of foods that we could ingest or add into our diet that can help us to live a healthier, prolonged life?
yes, sure. You want to have nutrition and dense foods.
Mm,
Foods such as fish. You want to
mm,
incorporate your nuts. You want to
mm,
incorporate your vegetables.
mm,
Those are the things that you want to incorporate into your diet when we're talking about nutrition and dense
mhm,
diets. Those are the foods that we're going to incorporate.
mhm,
Protein rich foods, things of that nature. You want to stay away from processed foods, foods
Mhm.
that are high in saturated fat, and foods that are high in sodium. Those are the things that you want to stay away from.
Okay. 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 And is there I know there's a government
Um,
agency that recommends portion controls. That tells you that you should have 3 or 4 servings of fruit a day, or 3 or 4 servings of vegetables a day. So are there any vegetables, are there any types of fruits that are better for you more than others?
When it comes to fruits that are low in sugar,
Mm-hmm.
sun-dried fruits are actually better because it's not loaded with sugar, as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to regular fruits that are
Mm-hmm.
loaded with sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Berries are
Mm-hmm.
better than oranges because of the sugar content.
Oh, okay.
Any type of berries, strawberries, blueberries, any type of berries are actually better for you, but
Mm-hmm.
always sun-dried fruit. Sun-dried fruit is the best way to go because it doesn't have as much sugar intake
And
as those
okay.
other fruits, as regular fruits.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. I really appreciate hearing that.
okay,
Can you
so that,
tell
that means
us?
that when the fruits, so it means that when the fruit is dried, the content is reduced. Is that what you're saying?
That is
When the
correct.
fruit
Yes,
is
ma'am.
dried
Yes.
under the sun, the
Yeah.
sugar content is reduced. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Mm.
now we're talking about food and fruits. How effective it will promote, a long life.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear. Could you repeat that question?
Did you get that?
No, could you
No.
ask you to
Can
repeat it?
plant-based diets be effective for promoting longevity?
Plant-based diet.
Oh, yes, yes. Plant-based diet, yes. Studies have shown that plant-based diets are beneficial for longevity. Plant-based diets is good for cardiovascular disease.
Mm.
It reduces your chances of cardiovascular disease. It reduces the chances of high blood pressure, high
Mm.
cholesterol,
Mm.
and it increases your all over health. So plant-based diets are best to go with. With plant-based diets, you don't have to worry about saturated fats. There's no trans fats. There's, again, no high cholesterol levels. So again, you can avoid the risk of cardiovascular diseases and heart diseases by going plant-based.
So are plant-based diets, are you basically a vegetarian?
No, no. See, there's a difference between a vegetarian diet and then a plant-based diet. Those are two separate diets. A lot of people get the diets
Okay.
confused because with vegetarian, from my studies, with vegetarian, you're not consuming meat, but you can consume some dairy products such as
Mm.
milk or whatever. But with plant-based, you're staying away from that dairy intake because it's plant-based only. So those are two separate entities, two separate things. They're not the same.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, can you give
Good.
us examples of some of the plant-based
Some of the
diets that
plant-based
we can
diets.
incorporate?
Well, one of the ones that I'm familiar with is the Mediterranean diet because it focuses mainly on vegetables and fruits and sometimes a little wine. That would be the Mediterranean diet. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure if you guys remember the Dash diet many years ago.
Mm.
That is more like plant-based because it focuses more on vegetables and fruits and is leaving out the meats and the processed food and the high saturated food and the high sodium level. So those
Mm-hmm.
are the two diets that I would suggest when it comes to plant-based. Is the Mediterranean and the Dash diet.
And the dash diet. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm learning something.
Yes.
I didn't know about that. Okay. Hmm. Are there any specific vitamins
All
or
right, Jennifer, go ahead.
supplements that can promote longevity? I hear mixed stories about taking
Yeah.
vitamins. Some folks say yeah, and some say no. But I do know that, my mother, as she
Hmm.
got older, she started just drinking those protein shakes and not eating. And I would tell her, I said, Mama, you got to eat too. Those protein shakes is not going to give you everything that you need to sustain your life. And oh, well, I'm just drinking this protein shake, and I don't agree with that. And I think that is false advertisement, because on the radio, on the television, they're talking about these protein shakes to replace your meal. Have one in the morning, have one on the go. But really, you do need to take food in when you do that, right? And what about these vitamins? I mean, what is your feelings on that? Should we take them? Should we not? Do we need to see a doctor?
Now, with vitamins, I want to address the issue with vitamins first. Now, with vitamins, you need to consult a physician when it comes to vitamins. With vitamins, that is like out of my lane. So with vitamins, you need to consult a physician for that. When it comes to supplements are just what it say. It is supplement. It is something that you use to supplement your diet. It is like a insurance plan to your diet, but it's not designed to replace your diet. It's just there to supplement that diet. And as you stated with the protein shakes, yes, you can consume those protein shakes, because with protein, it has a high thermic level, meaning it has a high energy base level. So you're going to consume it and it's going to fill you longer. So it's more fulfilling and it lasts longer. However, you're going to need those nutrients as well on top of that protein to get that adequate nutrition need that you need on a daily basis. So just drinking protein is not going to meet your nutrition guideline. You still have to incorporate that diet, those healthy foods as well, to meet that standard need on a daily basis, if that makes sense.
It does make some sense, and some good information there. I'm really learning some stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. And again, with vitamins and supplements, seeking a registered dietitian and a physician, so that they can so that they can have those diets designed for you and your specific needs. The diets, the vitamins that I may need may not apply to Shirley or apply to Jennifer, because our bodies and our needs are different. So it's always good to consult a physician or a registered dietitian when it comes to vitamins and even supplements sometimes.
So is it possible to eat much of a health, too much and still?
Okay, so I think the question was, is it possible to eat too much of a healthy food and not promote longevity?
What I said?
Correct. That was a question. Okay, so this may sound crazy, but there is science and evidence to back up the fact that yes, it is possible to overconsume on healthy food. So let's take, for example, fish, chicken. They are high in protein. But if you overconsume that protein, you can cause stress levels on your kidneys. So you don't want to overconsume. And remember, protein is a healthy nutrient. But if you overconsume, it can cause stress on your kidneys, and that can interfere with your life expectancy and your lifespan. So the answer to that question is yes. And then for another example, I want to take one more example. Sweet potatoes, carrots. Those are healthy nutrient diets. However, studies have shown if you overconsume those vegetables, they do have what is called beta carotene. And overconsumption of beta carotene can cause your skin to become an orange color.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am. And it can interfere with your bloodstream. So yes, again, it is possible.
good question. I like that. Thank you, Shirley. That was a good one.
Wow.
So for most people, so for most people, just eating 3 servings of protein, just eating 3 servings of protein a day is good enough to maintain a healthy diet.
3 servings of protein. Okay. I gotta write that down.
And you can have protein in your foods again, not just protein shakes. You can get it in vegetables. You can get it in.
Go ahead, Shirley.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, all right. But before you continue, Leila, I'm going to pause you there. Before you continue, let's go on a break.
Hi, did you know that over 35 million Americans have type 2 diabetes that can lead to cardiovascular and kidney disease? And it doesn't have to be that way. Unfortunately, I've been there, but I decided to discover my ultimate health, and I reversed fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, mixed connective tissue disorders, and fluctuating blood sugar levels, and I let go of over 70 pounds. I got my life back, and so can you. I am Phyllis Weaver, pharmacist for over 30 years, founder and CEO of Discover Ultimate Health LLC. I'm your ultimate transformational health specialist. The time is now for you to discover your ultimate health. Contact me today at the number below.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for staying with us.
Thank you.
And we have been having a great discussion with Leila Gardner insights about the kind of food we've been eating that hamper on our lifespan as a
Yes.
human. You know,
Mhm.
and sometimes we just want to eat everything and this because it's healthy. You just heard the word is healthy and good for you. You just want to eat it and eat it and eat. Leila has shared with us that too much consuming even those healthy food, the food you feel is healthy, you think is healthy, you know is healthy, taking too not promote your healthy, your lifespan right now, your
Yeah.
lifespan. So you need to eat it in proportion.
Yes.
Because it's healthy does not mean you should abuse it. Too much
Correct.
of everything.
Correct.
So she has also shared with us. Yes, too much of everything is not good. She has also shared with us that our diets, the things we eat, can also either hamper on our longevity or also promote it. So, what are you eating? Are you eating plant based, like she has shared, plant based food? You anything that comes by. And of course, looking at your age right now, you can't continue eating the things you were eating when you were young. And
No,
like Jennifer now, she's 70. I don't think
that's
Jennifer
right.
is still eating
Right.
the things she was eating when she was 20 or
Hmm.
30s. She has actually changed her
Yeah.
lifestyle and all of that. So it has been an amazing time so far. But then again, Leila, thank you so very much for all that you have shared with us. In fact, I'm learning. Okay. So
Oh, but I have one more question I want to ask Leila.
that's
Sure.
Okay, I want to know about
all
water.
right.
You know, they always
Tell me
tell
about it.
us to drink 8 glasses of water a day, and I can I try to drink a lot of water, but I can't drink 8 glasses of water a day, right? So, how does water play into promoting longevity?
Oh, yes. Water is very vital to longevity. Um, for the simple fact that our bodies are made up 45 to 75% of water. And the water that we consume throughout the day helps regulate our body and regulate the things that we eat. And water is vital for every bodily function that we have. It helps to prevent hydration. It helps to maintain body temperature, and it often eases constipation. Hydration helps to keep our sodium levels in check. People who have higher sodium levels by not drinking enough water has a 39% increase of developing chronic illnesses.
Oh.
Things like heart attack,
Mhm.
heart failure, and even
Mhm.
dementia, lung disease, strokes,
Mhm.
and hypertension. So getting
Mhm.
enough fluid every day is important for us.
Mhm.
Although the ideal is 8 glasses of water per day, that
Mhm.
varies depending on your body index, your body weight, your body size, and your needs. So if you're not sure as to how much water to drink, consult a physician on how much water you should drink. But the ideal is 8 glasses a day. And it isn't hard. It isn't hard. Just wake up in the morning. If you can consume,
start drinking.
Right. If you can consume 1 ounce of water every hour, you can have that completed within 8 hours. If you can consume 4 ounces of water every hour, you can consume that in 16 hours.
Okay, just break it down. Just break it down for us.
It's possible. Because if you look at the drink intake, say for instance, on average, the average American can drink 20 ounces of water in less than 15 minutes. So I know that we can incorporate 20 ounces of water within an hour. 20 ounces in 60 minutes, that is doable. Even if you have to sip 1 ounce every 10 minutes, it is doable. It is doable to get that 64 ounces of water within 24 hours. You just have to manage your time in doing so. But it's possible. And you can also increase your water intake through vegetables, through fruits. Strawberry has water. Watermelon has water intake. So you can increase your intake as well by increasing your fruits.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Pineapples.
Hey, look, you just broke that down.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but yes, pineapple is a very good source for water and hydration.
Yeah, cool. You broke that down.
Oh, yes, it's important.
So
yes, water is very important.
That with fruits. Okay, now Leila, you mentioned when you started talking about this, you made mention about drinking water in the day. So what does that mean? Does it mean I can drink water at night?
Yes, you can absolutely drink water at night. We need to debunk that myth that you can't drink water at night or that you're going to gain more weight by drinking water at night. No, that is a myth. You can drink water at night. Now, take into account when we're sleeping, our bodies are fasting. So we're actually breaking down these glucose levels. We're actually fasting in our body. So it's not like the water that we consume is going to sit there and turn into fat. That's impossible. So yes, you can drink water at night and you can still be hydrated. You won't gain weight or anything like that. So it doesn't matter what time of the day, as long as you get those fluids in, then yes, you can drink. As long as you get it in within an adequate time.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So before we go ahead, if you have any other questions?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure? And can I mention one more thing, if that's okay? Okay. Because when we're talking about diet,
okay.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring up one more key factor when it comes to diet and longevity. When it comes to diet and longevity, the number one global chronic illness that is affecting us right now is heart disease. And the number one contributor to heart disease is high blood pressure and high blood cholesterol. And that comes from consumptions of processed meat, eating heavy meats. That builds up in our system and it stores into cholesterol, causing more heart disease. So when it comes to longevity and diet, guys, we have to look at heart disease and the way that it's impacting our heart. We have to decrease our sodium levels. We have to decrease the processed foods and avoid those processed meats and those red meats at any time, if at all possible.
Very good. Good information to share. Good stuff.
Wow. Thank you. Wow. Processed meats, red meats. We need to try, trash it. If we must have a healthy heart, and also, prevent, high blood pressure, but it, contributes to it. So thank you so much, for sharing all of this with us. We are so blessed right now. Wow, I've actually anything that you want to achieve is very, very intentional. So I know for me to from my bad habits, I have to be very intentional about, obtaining a good health, a more
Yes.
also for our viewers out there. You have to be very intentional for you to be able to get what you are looking for. Okay, so
Mhm.
up next, we are going to listen to our sister with Minutes with Jane. Hey.
Yes. Hey! 10 minutes with Jen. That's right. So you guys know I'm always talking about disrupting aging. That's my thing. But we also know that aging is inevitable. In fact, aging is truly a blessing. When we think about disrupting aging, we're thinking about continuing to doing those things that will allow us to live a long, productive life, which was centers around what our topic was today, nutrition. But I'm going to share a story with you guys that really, really depicts disrupting aging. This lady went to a bank to withdraw $300. But this particular bank stated that when you use your card, you can only get $200 increments. So when the machine would not give her what she requested, she went inside the bank and she told the teller, "Here's my card. I want to withdraw $300." In a very curt manner, she says, "Well, you can't get $300 with that card. You got to get either 200 or 400." And she says, "But I don't want 200 or 400. I need $300." And the lady just said, "Well, I'm sorry, I can't help you." So she just stood there, and this is an elderly lady now. Let me get this clear. She stood there and she said, "Well, I would like to close my account." So the teller said, "Sure, fine. May I have your ID card?" She takes her ID card and she checks her account and she looks at the lady and she says, "Ma'am, you have $30,000 in your account. We cannot close your account." She says, "Well, I want my money." She says, "I'm sorry." So the lady says, "Well, how much can I get today?" She says, $3,000. Okay, I want to get $3,000.
Right.
So they gave her the $3,000. And this elderly lady, this senior citizen, counted out 300 and went back to the teller and said, "I want to deposit $2,700 into my account." Now tell me that's not
Right.
disrupting aging. Because of her age,
Mhm.
they really felt that they could
Mhm.
talk to her anyway and
Right.
not give her what she wants.
Right.
She did not get upset. She analytically thought through that situation and she says, "Well, okay, no problem. Give me my money." And when they couldn't give it to her, she said, "Well, how much can you give me today?" And they gave her 3,000, and she said, "Fine." She took out her 300, which she went to the bank to get, and gave them back 2,700 and said, "Now deposit this into my account." And
Mhm.
everybody that was standing around her clapped their hands because
Good.
there was a story to that. Don't disregard me because I may have gray hair. Don't disregard me because you look at my ID card and you see that I am 70 years old. I
Mhm.
am still full of my faculties. I can still think and I can still tell you what I want. When I
Mhm.
read that story, it told me she disrupted aging.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I advise people to do. People that are in your circle, your network
Yeah.
of friends, show them that you can still be productive and active because
Right.
they'll take what they see in you and share it with someone else. That's your 10 minutes with Jen. Back to you, Shirley.
Awesome.
Woo.
Awesome.
I love that. I love that. I love the, that story that you just shared.
Mhm.
Wow. And so for the fact that you look at me and you feel this should be an elderly woman or man this one would not be able to remember anything again. You just judge me because of
Yes.
what you perceive that my age is, and because of that, you feel I'm not intelligent any longer. I can't be able
Mm-hmm.
to, do some certain. In fact, I think the woman thought
Mm-hmm.
more smarter than even the lady in the bank. You know,
Yep.
so it's just for us to, yes, it's just for us to always keep our minds at alert and be able
Yes.
to come up with solutions wherever we find ourselves. We don't
Mm-hmm.
feel like we are stuck at a particular time, because unlike any other woman will just feel like, okay, since I can get my
Yeah.
$300, let me just
Yeah.
go back home.
Yeah.
But she just thought smart
She said, no, uh-uh.
and
Right.
came up with a solution.
Exactly.
There's another way to
Yes,
skin the
yes,
cat.
yes.
That's all she's saying.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so that takes us to our next segment, the fun segment. Yes, this moment is gonna be the moment of truth with Leela to share with us. I know I went through your Facebook page and I saw all of this. Woohoo, Leela, when you are not nutrition, trying to advise people on what to eat and how to eat and live a healthy life, when you're not in the gym trying to teach people how to live smart and all of that with their shape, what are your other things you do for fun aside from these things that we know you for?
Okay, well, besides those things, I like watching a lot of crime shows. I'm infatuated with crime shows. I watch those shows. Then I'm often busy with my sons because they play football. There's four
Crime
teenage
shows.
boys that play football. So we're running, from game to game. And when I'm not running from game to game, I'm actually at home while they're at school. And I try to play football myself with myself. So I try to learn those strategies. So
Mhm,
when I'm not doing what I'm known for, I'm investing my time with my sons, or I'm just at home watching television.
mhm.
Yeah.
Now, I remember
Wow.
reading that you
Yeah,
you
you
participated in
said
a
crime scene,
challenge.
crime movies. Mm.
Yes, I do. I love crime movies.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Hey Shirley, I want to ask you a question. I remember reading that you participated in a challenge
Right.
where I think you ran 3 miles like every 4 hours or every so many. I mean, it was a lot of miles. I'm like, oh my God, I do 3 miles in a 5K. I'm down for the count. But I think you did it numerous times, right?
Well,
Did
that
I
is
see that?
yes, you heard right, and it's funny that you bring that up because they were actually when I walked into the office today. That's what one of my colleagues were talking about. They were like, "Hey, Leela, have you did anything else crazy lately?" And I'm like, "No, not lately." And then he went on to explain to my other colleagues what I had just accomplished. So the mission was 4 miles
Right.
every 4 hours for
Yeah.
48 hours,
Oh.
and I was able to accomplish that
Mhm.
at 4 miles every 4 hours within 48 hours. And I
Yeah.
was able to do that by one, staying hydrated, two,
Okay.
making sure that I did get adequate sleep between those 4 hours. One
Uh-huh.
mile, 4 miles only took me like an hour. So I
Uh-huh.
still had at least 2 more hours to sleep to the next 4 hours
Uh-huh.
to
Uh-huh.
complete. So I was able to do those things within that time. And it was really easy. I know it sounds hard when you just mention four
Yeah.
miles every 4 hours, 48 hours. That's impossible. No, it's possible. The human body can do anything. So it was
Yeah.
possible. And I'm
Oh,
glad that I achieved that. So I look forward to doing more. So,
okay. Thank you for sharing.
oh, yes, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm. And
Wow.
then I
So
have my
yes,
children there to cheer me on.
of
So,
course, we can do anything. Human, being, like you said, can do anything. But what you
Mhm.
just mentioned, making it sound like something everybody can do.
Yeah.
maybe it's not something anybody can do. So I celebrate you for, being able to accomplish that for yourself. So thank you
Mhm.
so very much
Right.
for sharing that. And well,
Thank
I envy you, when I see you. Well, everybody cannot do it. So let me leave it at that.
you.
Thank you. Okay, so
Thank
I
you.
wanted to share I wanted to share your one of your most memorable day. Something that happened in the past, you know, that when you remember, you're like, wow. Can you share with us? Do you have anyone you can remember?
My most memorable thing that I accomplished, or I
Day.
didn't hear the question.
Could you repeat the question, Shirley?
Can you share with us one of your most memorable day?
Oh gosh, one of my most memorable days, because to me this was one of the greatest accomplishments that I ever accomplished besides the birth of my children. That would be May 4th, 2017, when I
Mm-hmm.
walked, well, 2015, when I walked across the stage with my MBA, my Master's of Business Administration from the University of Phoenix, where Jennifer McNeil taught. That is one of my most memorable days because that was one of the greatest accomplishment that I ever accomplished in life. And that was after giving birth to
Mm-hmm.
9 kids at that time. So yes, that is one of my most memorable moments right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good for you. Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing.
Thank
Amazing.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Okay. So we are taking this down. At this time, we would like that you share with us your final words of wisdom. But before you do that, Leela, permit us to go on a break. And we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We have been speaking and with Leila Gardner. She has shared a lot of great
Mm-hmm.
information that concerns our healthy living with us. And before we went on the break, she was about to share her final words of wisdom. Has been here for almost an hour now, dishing out, pouring out, and we are just here, sipping it in. Thank you so much, Leila, for being so amazing. Okay, so Leila, would you mind share your final words of wisdom as we take this show to an end, Leila?
Yes, sure. So my final words of wisdom are as follows. When it comes to nutrition, longevity, and your lifespan, be sure to incorporate those things that are essential to your life, those things
Mm-hmm.
that are going to promote your health, that's going to give you life expectancy. Anything that you place in your body that's going to harm your body, that's going to decrease your life expectancy, is not ideal for you. So
Mm-hmm.
incorporate those things that you just learned today for life expectancy. And also remember that it's not too late. It's never too late to make those changes habit to increase that life expectancy. Remember, there's always a chance. There's always a chance. One life, one body, one chance.
All right. Love it. Love it.
Say that again, baby. One
One
life,
life, one
one
body,
chance,
many
one
chances,
body.
many chances, many chances.
So many. All right, many chances. Of course, we
Mhm.
have many chances to make a
Yeah,
change, to make a shift for our lives.
That's
Yes,
right.
that's,
absolutely.
that's
Okay, so
correct.
before we let you go, can you share with us how people can contact you?
Yes. Well, they can actually contact me through Facebook, which is my name, Leila Gardner. They can also contact me at campgladiator.com, Leila Gardner.
Mhm.
They can find my information there. It's going to provide all the services that I offer and
Mhm.
all the nutrition plans that I currently have. So they can contact me at either or.
Okay, good deal.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I know you also shared a phone number. Can you
Yes.
share that on screen? The
Yes, ma'am.
phone
You can share
number.
the phone number. Yes, you can
Okay.
share the phone
So
number
this
as
is
well as the website. I think I sent the website as well, but yes.
Mhm.
okay. All right. Okay. I didn't pick that. Okay, so
Yes.
that's her phone number, and with that, you can also check her out on Facebook and I believe
Mhm.
other social media platforms, Leila Gardner, and you can connect with her because
Mhm.
this babe over here, she has a whole lot that could help you, live a healthy life. Okay, so for
Yes.
me, before I move over to Jennifer to close us out, for me, I would say I would just reiterate what Leila has shared. For you to live healthy, you have to
Mhm.
be very intentional. Draw a plan, a goal, a healthy plan for yourself.
Mhm.
What do you
Mhm.
want for your health to look like? So you draw
Mhm.
that plan and you live by it. You follow through. Like, remember when I started the show, I said follow the process, follow through.
Yep.
Not just do it today and tomorrow you feel tired. Oh, no, 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 I'm not doing it again. There are some things that you are not supposed to be eating again at a certain age. So you need to, throw those out and incorporate. Like for us, I don't know about you in the US, for us in Nigeria, we like things that are very sweet. Sweet things, sweet sugar, a lot of sweet things, until the thing is very, very sweet. We won't take it, we won't eat it. And those sweet things are not good for our health. Okay, I just
Mhm.
got your, this should be your website now.
Hmm.
Is that your
Oh yeah,
website
there it is. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I
information?
see it. Yes.
Yes, you do have
Oh,
permission. Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
okay, okay, okay. So I'm sharing that now also. So you can also contact me. Be very intentional about the things
Mhm.
that go into your life. You expectancy.
Mhm.
If you must increase, and the responsibility is with you, it's not with anybody.
Right.
Leela can only share or she to share. It's now left for me. It's now left for Jennifer to act on it, to work on it, to implement it, and live by it. Because when you are healthy, you are healthy through. So nutrition, you can live out of you can live it out of life. So what do you eat? What are you eating? What are you not eating?
Mhm. Yep.
Stay no matter what. And we've heard about water.
Oh
Drink
yeah.
water. And of course, Leila has also shared all the water. You can also supplement that with fruit or,
Mhm.
fruit, watermelons, cucumbers.
Mhm.
It has a lot of water. You can take
Oh, yeah.
that if you can, gulp in the water all the time. And then again,
Mhm.
she also debunked the fact that water, much, an amount of water you drink cannot make you gain weight. Remember the time that was shared with me, with me some many years back. And if you take a lot of water, you're going to gain weight. And because of that, somebody like me, then I ran away from taking so much water because I don't want to gain so much weight. But I'm hitting
Water
myself,
weight.
on the foot. So water it's good for us to take water again and again. In fact, take more than 8, take that more than 9 bottles or 9 glasses whatever the amount they have, doctors already told
Right.
more than that. All right, so thank you so very much. Yes, and having you on the show and also having you share awesome
Yes.
information with us on our healthy living.
Thank
Thank you so much. All right,
thank you.
Jennifer, over to you to close us out. Share your
All
final words of
right.
wisdom.
Yes.
I,
Thank you.
yes, I had a great time today. We literally talked about stay fit and well, from sleep to nutrition
Mhm.
to don't mess around with someone over 70 because they may fool you. We had a great show today, and we're on the air every Thursday. Stay fit and well, 12 o'clock Eastern Time. We offer real conversation with people just like us to share how you too can live healthy and
Mhm.
stay fit. This is Jennifer, Shirley, Sherelle, who isn't here, and our guest, Leila. We say thank you and bye bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Are you looking for a way to improve your lifestyle and find balance in your life? If so, then you need to check out the Stay Fit and Well Talk show. This educational package will help you learn how to live a healthy lifestyle and make the most of your life. We cover a wide range of topics on the show, including fitness, nutrition, mental health, and more. You can watch us live on Facebook and YouTube every Thursday at 6 p.m. WAT, 12 p.m. EST. So if you're looking for a way to improve your life and get healthy, be sure to tune in to the Stay Fit and Well Talk show.